Each time we come out of the crate, we're gonna wait to be released out and then go right out to potty with a sit at the door first.
Sit.
Charlie can be stubborn, so just wait her out. As long as she's standing there, she's thinking about it. Don't repeat the command. Don't let her walk away.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Hold on.
And release her out. We do another sit here at the gate. Just more practice. And then we're going to go right out to potty. Stand up tall and be boring until she goes. And then have a party, come down to her level, look at her in the eye once she's gone. First thing in the morning, we pee and we poop. So even though Charlie's playful, we're not gonna play with her yet until she goes poop. So we'll stand here in the yard with her, keeping an eye on her, but not engaging with her. Stand up tall, be boring, ho-hum around the yard, and we wait. The more consistent you are with this, the faster she learns to go potty, because fun comes right after. Charlie does love her bones and sticks. But right now, it's time to go poop. She may try to engage you by looking at you or barking or nipping. We're just going to ignore that. She doesn't exist until she goes poop. So if you give a command, make sure you follow through. Oh, she's about to go. Good job. And once she's done, we have a party. We get down on her level, we look at her, we talk to her. And now we're gonna play. Still no jumping on us. So we get down there on her level. We get those bones and throw them around. Get excited with her. So her big reward for going potty when we want her to is we get to play. And while you're playing, you can work on some commands and kind of start to build her fetch and tug. When you say drop, stand up tall, disengage until she drops it. Then we're going to ask her to back up off of us and sit. And she gets the toy back. So we're working on keeping her out of our space, no jumping to get things, and a polite sit to ask for it back. We could do the same thing with a bone. Good girl. We're going to praise all the behavior that we like. We're going to talk to her and get excited while she plays. After we've got the initial playing out, now we're going to go for a walk. We send her to the bed with a sit and wait her out. Don't let her leave the bed though. Don't repeat the commands because Charlie heard them the first time. We're using an Easy Walk harness with Charlie. It's a body harness where the clip that attaches to the leash is in the front. Since Charlie likes to put on the brakes a lot, this way we can give a little pull and keep her moving forward. We hook it to the harness as well as her collar loop. This keeps it secure in front of her. Since Charlie likes to put on the brakes a lot, we've started walking her on a 15-foot leash. This way you can keep moving. It gives her times to process things, and she bebops along with us without having to yank on her a lot. When we're in a new spot or a new situation, this seems to work better than her walking really close. So we're just going to walk back and forth. We're standing up tall, our shoulders are high, we're watching where we're going. We're praising her as she comes along with us. She's checking in, so she's looking at us and paying attention to us while we walk, which is what we want. She's not getting in our way or under our feet. She's not jumping, she's not biting at us. This is what we want. As Charlie gains confidence, you can do more walking close to you. But now she seems in a good rhythm, so we reel in the leash and we're going to practice with her walking a little closer to us. Now we're going to walk in a circle with Charlie on the inside. If she puts the brakes on, we're just going to continue forward motion. When she starts walking with us again, she's going to get praised. At this age, we're praising a lot all the things that we like that she's doing and ignoring things that we don't like. She can't cross over. She needs to stay in a general heel position beside us. At this age, keep these walks pretty short, 10 minutes or so Charlie has a positive experience, and then end on a good note. Getting Charlie jumping around in the yard and moving keeps her from jumping so much on you. This gets her energy out. She's moving, she's challenged. She's working with you and not jumping on you. This may be something fun for your daughter to do. Also create new obstacles. find things in your yard or in your neighborhood for Charlie to walk on, or get higher or lower, or experience different things under her feet. Try something new a few times and use that harness to move her through it. Once she's done it a few times, she gets more confident about it. But if given a chance to think about it, Charlie will just put the brakes on. So keeping her moving tends to work best for her to move through new things. And that harness is around her body, so it's easy to pull her. Good job. Once Charlie's had plenty of exercise, we've played, we've walked, we've challenged her mentally and physically, it's time to come inside. Set her up to be successful inside by burning off the crazy energy outside. And Charlie can be stubborn, so try not to repeat commands and wait her out. The more consistent you are, the faster she'll execute the command. Charlie is indeed smart, and she can hear very well. She's just a little stubborn. And when I say a little stubborn, kind of a lot stubborn. There we go. Good girl. When we come in, we send her to her bed, just so this gets to be a place where she goes to often.
Good girl.
And have her sit to take the leash off and the harness. If you don't have time to wait, you can gently push her butt down to get her into a sit. The harness unclips underneath her armpit and then just comes off over her head. We can do feeding in her crate or out of it. This time we're putting in her crate. So she goes into her crate. This makes her crate a good place to go. But still she needs to sit and wait to be released to eat her food.
Good girl.
You can also send her to her bed to sit and wait for her food.
Good girl.
She needs to stay in a sit until she hears that release word.
Good job.
Charlie's eating out of a slow feeder, but doesn't always get all the food on the bottom. So another thing you can do is just spread it on the floor.
Find that food. Find that food.
Let her find it, root around for it.
Good girl.
Gives her a little challenge while she eats.
Good girl. Hey, find it. Try it. Look.
Then it's time to go in the crate. A few kibbles in the crate gets her to walk in.
Good job. Good girl.
done until next time.
Good job.